Hello. Okay. So, hello guys. Good afternoon to all. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm launching the technical polls. Let me know in the response in the polls whether my voice is clearly audible or not, and my screen is visible clearly or not. Within 1 or 2 seconds, can you please guys respond in the polls whether everything is good to start the class or not? Yes. I hope everything is good. So let's start. Okay. Hello everyone. So welcome to the class. And today we are going to start a new topic, that is new chapter, that is permutation and combination. In point of JEE Mains, this chapter is very important because every year 1 or 2 questions will be coming from this topic, right? And also many students think that this topic is a very top topic. That's why they did not cover all these things. They don't want to cover all these things or permutation combinations. That's why always NTA is taking those questions, you know, those are very small questions and we can solve easily those questions, you know? So my view is, if you people have will read this topic very thoroughly, then those questions will be coming in the examinations. You can attend those questions clearly, and you can. Okay, just a minute. Okay. So in perspective of JEE Mains or any state engineering examination, you can uh, read this topic very importantly. Okay. So let's start. So in these portions, we are going to cover fundamental principle of counting, permutation, properties of permutation, combination, and properties of combination. Okay, guys? Okay, let me start. Yeah. So let's understand first what is fundamental principle of counting, right? So see, suppose here you have a very good example to understand what is the actually fundamental principle of counting. Okay, suppose you have a suitcase with number lock. All of you used the trolley bag. In a trolley bag, every trolley bag having a number code, security code, which you have been set in that bag. Okay, so the number lock has 4 wheels, each labeled with 10 digits from 0 to 9. And the lock can be opened if 4 specific digits are arranged in a particular sequence with no repetition. And somehow you get you have forgotten this specific sequence of digits, or you have forgotten your password. You remember only the first digit, which is 7. In order to open that lock, how many sequence of 3 digits and how many sequence of 3 digits you may have to check with. That means, what I am saying, suppose you have a bag and which code you have given, that is actually with a 4-digit number, and first digit that is 7, and you forgot 3 extra digits, 3 more digits you have been forgotten. Okay, so how many 3-digit sequence you can create? So that is by using the fundamental principle of counting. Actually, you can unlock this gap by using the fundamental principle of counting also, right? So this is a situation to understand what is the use of fundamental principle of counting. Okay, so let's see here what is the definition. Let m be the number of ways of doing task 1 and n be the number of ways of doing task 2. if there are two tasks and task 1 can be done by m ways and task 2 can be done by n ways, right? So if I'll ask you to the total number of ways of doing both task 1 and task 2, so what is the answer will be come out? That is m into n. So this is actually fundamental principle of multiplication, or you can say also it is counting. This is the multiplication rule. Fundamental principle of multiplication you can say also. Okay? That means what is the important here? Not both the work can be done by task. So both the task 1 and task 2 can be done by m into n ways. Is that clear? Okay? Both the tasks. That means we are using here and. So in case of multiplication, we are using and. But what is the fundamental principle of summation? That is actually, if I'll say m be the number of ways of doing task 1 and n be the number of ways of doing task 2, then the number of ways to do either task 1 or task 2. Here we are using the word or. That's why the answer is in case of or sum rule, the answer will be m plus n. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. Please respond in the chat box whether it is clear or not. When we are using the word and we are using multiplication rule, or both the tasks are occurring and we are counting both the tasks here. Okay, and but in this case, in case of sum rule, what we are doing, either task 1 or task 2, we are using the word or. That's why we are taking the summation. Sum. Okay, I hope this is clear to all of you, everyone. Yes, respond in the chat box. Is it clear? Okay, so let's move to understand this. Here you have a concept test, guys. Here you have a concept test. Okay, so read the question. There are 8 daily newspapers and 5 weekly magazines published. If Stephen wants to subscribe exactly 1 daily newspaper and 1 weekly magazine, so how many different choices does he have? So I'm giving you 30 seconds for this question. Guys, please respond in the chat box. So what is the answer actually? Okay, and your time starts now. Everyone, respond in the chat box. What is the answer for this question? Exactly 1 daily newspaper and 1 weekly magazine. Everyone, please respond in the chat box. What is the answer? Yeah, very good, very good. Admin, very good. Guys, please write your JNB name. Okay, please write your JNB name in place of admin or anything. Okay, chalo. So answer is simple. That is, we are using here the multiplication rule. We are using 1. So Stephen wants to subscribe to exactly 1 daily newspaper and 1 weekly magazine. That means he has to choose exactly one newspaper from 8 daily newspaper. Okay, and he has to choose also here you want to subscribe exactly 1 weekly magazine out of 5. That means the answer will be 8 into 5. That is in 40 different ways. In 40 different ways, he can choose to subscribe exactly 1 daily newspaper and 1 weekly magazine. Is that clear, everyone? Respond in the chat box. Is that clear? You can check now. You can check. Suppose we have 8 daily newspapers: P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P7, P8, and 5 magazines also. Sorry, 5. 4, 5. Okay. So for P1, he can choose M1, he can choose M2, he can choose M3, he can choose M4, he can choose M5. So Similarly, for P1, we are getting 8 different ways of selecting one newspaper and one magazine, right? Okay. For P2 also there are 8, sorry 5. For P1 we are getting 5. For P2 also we are getting 5. So in this way, if we counting, so total number of ways will be 8 into 5. For P1 we are getting 5 ways. So for P2 we are getting 5. So 8 into 5, that is 40 different ways. I hope this is clear to everyone. Okay. So let's move here. One more example. So how many 3-digit number can be formed without using the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7? So total number of digits is actually, we know na, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can't use, वो बोला है कि can be formed without using these digits. That means we cannot use this, 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 this. 9 also is there. है ना? This. So we are left with only 3 digits. Those are 6, 7, sorry, 6, 8, 9. So what is the answer? How many 3-digit number can be formed without using these digits? What is the answer? Who can say? Please write your answer in the chat box, everyone. Guys, what is the answer? Quick. Yes. See here. See here. That is the same thing. Here we have 3-digit place. That means we have 3 places to fill up 3 digits. 3 digits. Okay. So for the first one, we have for the 100th place, in the 100th place, we have 3 options to fill up the 100th place. That is 3 into. For the second one also, we have 3 options to fill up the 10th place also. Right? 3 into. For the third one also, for the third place also, for the 1st place, we have 3 options to fill the place. That is 3. So 3 to the power 3, that is 27. Is that clear, everyone? Is it clear to everyone? Guys, is it clear? I hope this is a very small question. Okay. So actually from fundamental principle also, fundamental principle of counting also, questions are coming from in JEE main also, right? So 2015 ka question se many questions already came in JEE mains from fundamental principle of counting. Okay. So 2015 JEE mains question, first question is saying the number of integers greater than 6,000 that can be formed using the digits 3, 5, 6 and 8 without repetition is, and I am giving you 1 minute to solve this question and your time starts now. Quick guys, everyone. Oh, okay, anyone got the answer? Anyone got the answer? Please write your answer in the chat box, everyone. Who got the answer? You can write the answer in the chat box. Quick guys. Okay, time's up. Let's see what is the answer. The number of different, the number of integers greater than 6,000. Those number must be greater than 6,000 that can be formed using the digits 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 without repetition. Okay, so that means we need to create 2 cases are arising here. First case is we can make 4 digit words, 4 digit number also, 4 digit integers also, those are greater than 6,000, right? So first we will try to find 5 digits. Let's start 5 digit number to find the 5 digit number. सो आंसर क्या हो जाएगा, नंबर ऑफ वेज, है ना. सो आंसर क्या हो जाएगा, व्हाट इज द आंसर, सपोज 5 डिजिट, दैट मीन्स वी हैव 5 प्लेस. Okay, 5 players. Okay, so each and every 5-digit number will be greater than 6,000. Is that it is very simple, है ना. So for the first place, we have we have 5 options to fill the first place. Yes or no? 3, 5, 6, 4, 7, 8. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 digits, and for the first place, and we know कि each and every 5-digit numbers will be greater than 6,000. है ना, it's very simple. है ना, so for the first place we have 5 options to fill the first place. Okay, for the second place we have 4 options to fill the second place. Why? Because already we used a digit from these 5 digits in the first place. Because without repetition is not allowed. If a digit is used already, then we cannot use that digit. So that's why already we have used for the first one digit. So we are left with 4. Okay. Next, for the third place, we have 3 options. For the second place, we have 2 options, and for the last one, we have 1. That is, the answer is 5 into 4, that is 23 63 180 plus 1, that is 190. Oh, sorry, 4, 5 into 4, that is 20. Yes, 60, 62 120. Yes, 60 into 2, that is 120 plus 1. Sorry, into 1. That is, answer is 120. Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear, guys? Clear or not? Let me check the answer again. Huh? Just a minute. कहाँ गया वो? Just a minute, guys. क्या हो रहा है? Okay, yeah. चलो. So answer is 120. Let's check actually. Oh, answer is 120. Yes. है ना? Second is we need to find the 4-digit number. ठीक है, 4-digit number. So what is the answer? Try to find the answer. So actually we have 4 places. For the second case we have 4 places, right? And for the first one we have how many options we have? Those matlab that number must be greater than 6,000 na. So number to be greater than 6,000, we can choose for the first place. We can choose for the first place from these 5 digits, है ना? 6, 7, 8. We can choose 6, 7, 8 for the first place, right? So, and for the first place we have 3 options. That is 3 into. Okay, 3 into. Okay, now if we used 1 digit already for the first place, then for the second place, how many options do we have left with? From 5, already 1 is used. That means 4. Okay, that means 4 options we have for the second place. And for the third place, how many options we have left with? Already 2 used. That means this will be 3. Clear? Then 2. Okay, so this is the answer. That is actually 12, 3 4 are 12, 36 into 2, 72. Answer is 72. Answer is 72. So how many numbers of integers greater than 6,000? तो टोटल में क्या हो जाएगा ना, आंसर क्या हो जाएगा? What is the answer? Answer will be 120 plus 72 numbers can be made, है ना? can be made. Those are greater than 6000 and total answer is 192. This is your answer. Is that clear to everyone? If yes, please respond in the chat box. Everyone, guys, please quickly. We are going very slow. Actually, there are a lot of questions came in JEE mains from fundamental principle of counting. Okay, so if you study in this way, we cannot complete this permutation combination in this way. Okay, so let's see. Let's understand the concept first. Let's see what is happening. Okay, so let's move to the next thing. Oh, solution is already 192, right? Acha. So now we'll learn what is factorial notation. So factorial notation, what is? The notation n factorial represents the product of first natural number. That means n factorial is actually 1 into 2 into 3 up to n minus 1 into n. So first product of first n natural number is actually my n factorial. And what are some properties are there? 0 factorial, the value of 0 factorial and 1 factorial gives you value 1. And second thing is factorials of negative integers and fractions are not defined. Okay? Factorials of negative integers and fractions cannot be defined. Fine. Okay. Third property is saying n factorial is actually n into n minus 1 factorial. And also we can write n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial. That means if I'll ask you to 5 factorial is actually 5 into 4 factorial. Or 5 factorial is actually 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Right? Okay. Now second thing of last one is n factorial upon r factorial is actually n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 up to r plus 1. Okay. Got it? चलो let's move. ये तो हो गया, already बता दिया हूँ. Factorials of negative integers and fractions cannot be found. Okay, now we'll study what is permutation. This is very important, है ना? Let's understand this concept. Okay, so what is permutation here? Permutation में क्या है? Permutation is an arrangement. This word is important. Permutation is an arrangement in a definite order of a number of objects taken some or all at a time. This is the definition, formal definition. Okay? Permutation is an arrangement where the word arrangement is coming. You should understand we have to use the permutation. Right? Okay? In a definite order. That means in case of permutation, order is important. Of a numbers of objects taken some or all at a time, right? And the notation of permutation taking arranging n objects taking r at a time denotes by this. The number of permutation n different things taken r at a time, where n belongs to natural number and r can be any whole number, and where always remember r must be less than equal to n, right? R must be less than equal to n. Okay, I'm just telling you the definition of permutation and combination and what is the formula. Okay, so NPR means, okay, NPR means that is n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 up to n minus r plus 1, or we can write in generally NPR is actually, remember this formula, n factorial upon n minus r factorial. We are not going through the derivation of this. Okay, so just remember NPR is n factorial upon n minus r factorial, and this denotes, and that means permutation of n different things taken r at a time. Okay, we'll understand this concept by taking examples. Don't worry. Okay, chalo. Okay, some remember some properties also are there. NPN, when NPN you have, that means this is actually my n factorial. How it comes? कैसा है भाई? बोलो. That is actually, if you use the permutation formula, permutation, that is n factorial into n minus, in place of r we have here n. So n minus n factorial, that is n factorial upon 0 factorial, that is n factorial upon 1, that is n 0 factorial is 1, na? So n factorial. Okay. And np0, you can use the formula of npr, or you can find np0 is 1 and np1 is n. Okay. So this is number of arrangements of n distinct things taken all at a time is n factorial. Okay. Number of arrangements of n distinct objects taken all at a time, that is n factorial. And also npr is also denoted by this, or we can write, sorry, permutation of n different things taken r at a time. ऐसे भी तुम लिख सकते हो. ठीक है. So take a screenshot of this slide, or you have all this formula in your book also. You can go through that. Okay? So let's understand. Here you have an example. How many 3 digits can be formed using the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 without repetition of digits? Okay? Without repetition of digits. So how many 3 digits can be formed using the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 without repetition of digits? So how many, second question is saying how many of these are even numbers? So I'm giving you 1 minute for this question. Try to find the answer. And your time starts now. Guys, quickly. Let's see who is answering the question first. Everyone, please. Anyone got the answer? Zenbi Akola, Zenbi Osmanabad, Zenbi Pune, Zenbi Rajkot, Zenbi Wardha, Zenbi Warangal. Yeah, it's time. Just respond in the chat box. YouTube guys also, you can respond in the chat box also. Oh, 60 is your answer. Let's see. Then the occlusion 30. First one is 60. 63 digits can be for number. And how many these are even? How many of these are even? The answer is 24 even. Good, very good. So it's time. So let's see what is the solution of this question. Very simple. 3 places are to be filled with 5 different objects. Okay. Matlab, we have to make 3-digit numbers. That means we have 3 places. And we have 5 different objects. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 different digits. That means what is the answer will be? What is the answer will be? That is 5p3 by also fundamental principle of counting. We can use it. And so for the first place we have 5 options. For the second place we have 4 options. For the third place we have 3 options. So this is the answer, that is 60. And for the second part, unit digit can be filled in 2 ways. That means those must be even. Okay, those must be even. So filled into 2 ways. The remaining 2 digits can be filled into 4p 2 ways. You can see here now. So we need to make the even number. That means we have for this number to be even, we have we have 2 options now. Only for the 1st place, only we have the options 2 and 4. So for this for the 1st place we have 2 options, and rest for the these things, if you already used 1 digit here, so we can use here. How many options we are left with? That is 4 into 3. Okay, that is 24. Answer is 24, right? Or we can use by using the formula of permutation also. 2 into 4p2. Okay. So 24 numbers, even numbers can be formed. Right? Clear? I hope this is clear to everyone. Let's move to the next question. That is, how many 4 digits can be formed by using the digits 1 to 9 if repetition of digits is not allowed. And here the repetition is not allowed. Okay, so I'm giving you for these questions also 1 minute. Yes, and your time starts now. Chalo, start solving. Four-digit number can be formed by using the digits 1 to 9. Repetition of digits not allowed. 3024. Very good, Varangal. Very good. YouTube guys also you can respond in the chat box. Everyone, please. 3024. Zenbi Varangal. Very good. Admin also saying 3024. Yes. YouTube guys, you can respond in the chat box. Everyone. Okay. It's time to discuss the solution. So what is the solution here? It is given. See, yeah, that is answer is obviously 3024. See, finding 4-digit number using 1 to 9 when repetition is not allowed, the total number of different object is 9 and required digit is 4. Required digit is 4. So total number of 4-digit number can be formed by using the digits 1 to 9 is actually 9p4. If you calculate 9p4, you will get the answer 3024. This is the answer in your screen. Everyone, clear? I hope this is clear to all of you. Everyone. So, if this is done, let's move to the properties. There are some properties of permutation. Take a screenshot of this screen. Take a screenshot of this slide. Already I've told you npn is n factorial, np0 is 1, np1 is n, and npn minus 1 is n factorial also. That means npn is equal to npn minus 1, which is equal to n factorial. Okay? And see here, n minus 1 pr plus r into n minus 1 pr minus 1, that is npr. And remember this one and this is npr upon npr minus 1 is n minus r plus 1. Okay? Remember all these properties because this will be helpful in problem solving course. Okay? Okay. So let's move. Okay. Here you have a note for you. Okay. So first thing, the number of permutations of n different objects taken are at a time where repetition is allowed, that is n to the power r. Okay, n to the power r. In the first questions, we have already discussed a question that is 3 to the power 3. 3 to the power 3 is a question already we have discussed now. Oh, yes. Oh no. Yes, here. Okay, 3 to the power 3. This is a case of we can say in such things. Such type of questions can be solved by this, and you need to remember this. The number of permutations of n different objects taken are at a time where the repetition is allowed, that answer will be n raised to r. Okay, and the second thing is saying the number of permutations of n objects taken all at a time where p objects are of one kind. Okay, and q objects are of second kind and r objects are of third kind and the rest are all of different. Okay, so the answer will be n factorial upon p factorial into q factorial into r factorial. So we'll understand these concepts by using the example. Let's see. Here one question you have. Find the number of permutations of the following words. Okay, Ganga. Okay, Acha. So in this word, we have how many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So total number of arrangement will be 5 factorial. So total matlab number of five objects taken all at a time. Objects taken all at a time, and where A repeats here, A repeated here, A is repeated, that is twice. We have in Ganga A is present twice, and also G. Yes, very good, JNB Warangal. Let's understand what is the answer. And G is also written twice in Ganga. Okay. So that means the answer will be total number of arrangements, that is 5 factorial upon, what is the formula saying? P factorial. If P objects are one kind, Q objects are of second kind, R objects are of third kind. That means here we have A twice present in word Ganga. Okay, that is 2 factorial into G also present in Ganga twice, that is 2 factorial. So this is your answer, that is 5 factorial, 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 upon 2 into 2. That is, we can cancel here 4, 4. So 5, 3 is 15 into 2, 30. So answer is 30. Very good, admin JNB Warangal. It's a nice thing. You are answering and you are responding. This is very this is good actually. Okay. So this is the answer. Answer is 30 by using the last formula. Here we have used this formula. Okay. Now for now we have another concept test here, and the word is combination. You need to find the total number of arrangements or permutations also, we can say. So what is the answer? And I'm giving you 1 minute for this question section. And your time starts now. You can solve it. Tell me what is the answer. Anyone got the answer? You can write in the chat box. Then the Warangal is saying 1,66,320, and admin is saying 49,89,600 is the answer. Actually, I did not find the answer. So what is the way I'm telling you? So for the like the last questions, we can solve this question. So in the word combination, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So total number of arrangement is 11 factorial. Answer is 11 factorial. And C is repeating? No, C is not repeated. O is repeated. That is twice. 1, 2. That is 2 factorial into M. No, M is not repeated. B. No, B is not also repeated. I is repeated twice. That is 2 factorial. Into N is repeated twice. That is 2 factorial. Into A. No. T is not repeated. I is repeated. O is already we are calculated. N is not repeated. So this is the answer actually. We need to calculate this. So that is 11 into 10 into 9 into 8 into we can cancel 8 na. 2 factorial into 2 factorial into 2 factorial is 8. So that's why I'm cancelling also 8. So right, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 into 1 upon 8. So 8 will be cancelled out. Calculate. Let's calculate what is the answer. Okay, so this is the way. Okay, so Thank you all. And in the next class, we'll start from combinations and also we'll learn how to find the rank of a word. And we'll learn the shortcuts to find the rank of a word. You know? So in your book, what is given, that is a very lengthy thing. So we'll study or we'll learn the shortcuts to find the rank of the word, and also we'll study combination. So thank you all. Bye bye. Take care, everyone. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your response in the class. And it's an interactive class. I enjoyed a lot in class. Thank you all. Bye bye. Take care, everyone. You can leave now. It's time to attend your next class. Thank you.